ducked off low key, yeah, you know me. Kickin' with Tyree, hit it 3 like Kyrie.
Hey guys, Kickin' It With Tyree. I'm here at the Milwaukee Film Festival with my boy Max. How you doing?
Hey man, it's good to see you, dude.
Me and Max have known each other since college, Oshkosh filmmakers. But tell me about your role with Aromavision and how you got involved.
Oh man, well, I had just moved to Milwaukee. I'm the producer on Aromavision. There was other producers, so we had like Jeff Jelinchik and Anna Smith, and Sean Powell also helped with all this stuff. But I had just moved, and I thought that I was going to just be like helping them find equipment and things, and then I was going to like establish myself. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, actually we need more funding for things. So I started doing pop-up events and like making it a fun thing for people to get involved. And so we raised money for it. And then they were like, man, we need a location. And I was just going through a ton of personal stuff. And I was like, man, my apartment's open, I guess. So all of a sudden 30 people every day were coming into my apartment, and I had never met any of these people. And I'm like, hi, who are you today? Like, okay, cool, let's get this moving. And we just kind of hit the ground running, and it was really wild. Like Kelly Dunnigan is our art department person. She like showed up, met her, and then she emptied all of my furniture out and then brought in all new couches, all new tables and posters. At one point she was going through my drawers and being like, what do you got in here for arts department? I was like, I don't know, not much. And she's like, what about this? And she pulls out my cat's ashes and puts it like on the thing. And I was like, okay, nothing is sacred. I give up. Next thing you know, the dining room table is in my bathtub. Like, anyway, long story short, if someone wants to film in your apartment, you should let them, because it's a really comfortable experience.
Yeah, you really see everything broken down in your house. I've shot in my house or places I've lived a couple times. It's also caused me not to put out short films before, just because I'm like, oh yeah, can't do that anymore. Yeah. Can't show that house. But let's talk about your film journey. What was something that got you into film, and what was one of the first films you loved that was like,
oh man,
I need to be a filmmaker?
The movie that got me into film was Monster Squad. I was sitting on in front of a TV in the 90s, and was like, I want to do that. And my mom was like, well, I don't know how to do that. We live in Iola, Wisconsin, town of 1,000 people. Let's see. I guess you could do sports. I guess you could do acting. So she started finding me like random little gigs here and there as like an actor. And then before I knew it, I just loved it. So she was like, as long as your grades are good, you can go act. And from 2000 to like 2010, I would miss hundreds of days of school just traveling to Minneapolis or LA or Chicago or New York and doing all these different films. And then I got in high school, I was like, I should get more behind the camera, and was just having fun. And then, after college, just really exploded from there. So we started doing documentary films. We did like 6 feature films, and then COVID happened. And since then, it's been, moving to Milwaukee and trying to get this city really growing and learning what this community is all about. And I love this city. I mean, I don't want to live anywhere else. Like, I think I would rather just make this the best pond possible, because it's awesome here. I love the architecture. I love being able to drive around and park places. I love all the little dive bars and everywhere. So I'm a Schlitz guy. I'm fully committed to just like helping cool, authentic people be able to do what they want to do. We got a short life. Let's make cool things, while we're here.
For sure. Let's talk about the move to Milwaukee. What has that been like? I know you made a lot of films and a lot of impact in the Fox Valley area. How has the transition in Milwaukee been for you?
It's been great, actually, because I was doing a lot up in the Fox Valley, right? But that's a tougher area. It's kind of like creating in a bubble where there's only so many people there, especially like people doing it like full time or that are really like experienced in things. And there's great people up there. There really is. But it ended up being a lot of like, hey, my friend from work is going to come hold this light. And then my other buddy's going to hold a boom pole. And you're kind of like teaching people things a lot. And then I got to Milwaukee and I was like, oh my gosh. For the first time, like, I'm in a town where all of my friends like do what I do, and they know why there's bags under my eyes and why I'm tired, and I don't have to like explain like my social anxiety and just be like, hey, I'm a little overwhelmed, but like this is kind of going on, and people just get it, and it doesn't have to be on set. I can just go hang out with people that are in my community for the first time, and I've loved that, and it's meant the world to me. Like, the friends that I have made in Milwaukee, I'm going to have for the rest of my life, just because they're such great, like I said, authentic, real people that just want to make things because they can, and not because there's some big like studio thing we're gonna get. They just are like, I have this story, I want to tell it, and I go, I'm good at problem solving. Let's problem solve this until there's a finished film, and I just have so much fun doing that.
All right, man. That was Max with Aromavision. Thank you, man. You really ended it with answering my last question, so I didn't need to necessarily ask it, but I'm going to ask it real quick just to get to it. When you hear the words like Cream City, and what do you think about it? What do you feel when you hear the words Cream City?
Well, I guess I don't think about the slogan Cream City too much, but I should, I guess, since I live here. But to me, I'm lactose intolerant, so cream is tough. But cream it's rich, right? It's a luxurious thing. It's something that isn't everywhere. And when it comes to this city, we have this awesome luxury that people are so down to earth, and they are so ambitious, and they work hard, and they want to learn. And I think that that's the cream. Like, that's what makes us special. That's what makes us this luxury thing that you can't get in a big city. You get that, like, this guy that's coming to ask you if he can come PA, or that wants to make this thing, he's going to be there, and he wants to just make this. And that, I think that's rare, to have a really good community like we do. And Aromavision is proof of that. I mean, this entire movie has the fingerprint of every single person on it, because they were all making their own movie. And as an editor, I had to figure out a way to make that movie like cohesive for everybody. And I'm really excited for everyone to see it. But yeah, it was a great example of just like everyone did their role perfectly, and it made something that wasn't on the page to initially begin with. And I think that that's really exciting. That's what I love seeing too, and a challenge as an editor to like put that together. But yeah, that's what makes us special, I think.
That's beautiful, man. Thank you for kicking it with me. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a good one.
We love Tyree.
Hey, man. Thank you, man.
Ducked off low key, yeah, you know me. Kick it with Tyree, hit it 3 like Kyrie.